Also, I feel like too many people are riding on predators for this campaign. Just like.
So this is smart
Whatever.
of Tilly, because you know what Tilly did that was smart? She has 4 conditions, and one more will kill her, so she was like,
Yeah.
immediately, I'm gonna sit this one out.
No, that's probably.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So, we're back. Your kindness broke the stream, per usual. But you know what they say, friends help each other. But unfortunately, I'm gonna have to fix the noise on that one. Because it was supposed to be super adorable. Thank you! What we'll do next is say, we're in the player's turn, baby. So, what we need now is a summation of what happens next for you guys now that the mission is over. My turn's done. I'm done telling you what horrible things happen to you. It's time for you to take the reins. And what's going to happen is each of you has 1 check, but because of the brave efforts of Brahms and Noodle, we have an extra 4 to help you recover from your conditions and do whatever you want during the player's turn. So what do you like to do?
Who would like to go first?
I would like to help Tilly out with any of the conditions that she has, because I noticed just now that she's looking real ragged.
She's face down in the dirt, covered in snake blood.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What should we try to work with first?
The one that's gonna be most annoying is sick, because that takes minus
Yeah.
1 to like skills as well as like conflict checks.
That's the worst one.
Yeah. Okay.
You could do healer on sick.
I could if I had healer, which I don't. I do not have that. And like everybody else who after the box or whatever was like, we need to learn healer. No, I did not.
Oh no!
That's actually something that happened, yeah.
Yeah, that's something that happened.
So, let me see. You could... There is one way to do this. You could try to have Drugda help, and she can make the healer check.
Or you could try like some of the other conditions.
I was about to say, yeah.
I hear snake venom is basically a healing potion.
Yeah, probably.
That is not true. She's lying.
Are you using a manipulator check on that, Floyd?
No, I do not have any healing, so...
Or manipulator.
Yeah.
Or manipulator, maybe that's how I think it works, I don't know.
Yeah. I would like to use... I'm not sure. Would Pathfinder work to kind of look for certain paths that might lead to some kind of food for her? Some kind of...
That sounds like Harvester.
Okay, that's more
Survivalist
Harvester.
though.
Survivalist could be
Survivalist.
used to sort of like make a safe place.
Okay.
Or to find water.
Yep. Let's use Survivalist then.
Okay, so go ahead and make me a... Let's see, since you guys are far away from Tapper's Point, you are definitely going to have to carve yourself out someplace safe.
Like the snake hole.
Plus also find like water and other stuff that are going to be useful to like, you know, get you guys set. So let's see. Obstacle 3?
Okay.
Obstacle 4.
Okay.
So
works.
you're gonna get helping dice from Drugda because this is her hometown.
Okay. Thank you, Dugda.
She's grumbly right now as she's like skinning the snake. What else would you like help with? Does anybody have Survivalist?
I do.
Does
Got
anybody?
a survivalist of 2.
Ooh. Oh, actually, you could use Carpenter for this.
Yay! That's
Tilly,
what I'm all about.
do you want to help?
Should I?
Do you
Seems
have some?
kind of risky. I mean, I have Old Ways Wise. That comes in pretty clutch in terms of like finding like, natural resources.
You know, you might find a place where mushrooms grow that are like supposed to like tell you that it's safe here because predators don't bother them.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like, oh, this plant grows here. That means there's water just under the surface because it can only grow if there's water right there.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you're getting through 4 helping dice.
Okay, and I had 2, 2, 3, 4. And can traits be used for your own rolls. Oh yeah. I am going to use just one. Not sure if I want to use resourceful or nurture.
A little bit of both.
I could, yeah.
Either sounds like it could work.
Yeah, let's do resourceful.
Okay, another +1. Do you think that's enough?
So, is it fate that gives you one more dice?
Persona.
Or persona that gives you one more dice?
Yep.
And then you use fate to tap your nature?
Yep.
No?
No, you use persona for +1, or you can tap your nature.
Oh,
is
but that means
used-
you're...
Yeah, fate is used to reroll 6s or reroll a single failed die that is related to your wands.
Okay, we'll be fine then.
Okay.
And we got 7.
3. I needed 4.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use... Let's see here. Because even if I exploded the 6s, it won't work.
It could,
But probably not.
But probably not.
but it could.
Sure, let's do that. Yeah, okay.
You are drowning in fate points. Don't lie to me.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
She's like, I'm saving them for something special.
I d- Okay, let's try. This is 1.
No.
Do you want to try to... What wises do you have?
I got Starwise and I got Corvid-wise. Are there any crows or
Hey, we could ask the
ravens
crows
about?
for directions.
Are there any crows or ravens about?
Or birds in the Corvid family.
I will say there might be a certain blue jay around.
Let me figure
Go
out
ahead.
what that
Now,
blue jay's
do you want to
name was.
use a persona point to reroll all of your failures? Or do you want to use a fate point and reroll just one?
Let's use a persona point because I got a good amount for that as well.
So just roll 4.
Yes, yes, yes. What was the blue jay's name again? I forget. It was.
She's
Oh,
around-
really?
Jesus. That was scary. Her name is... Wandreda. Wandreda.
Juan.
Wandreda.
Juan.
Name is Juan.
Her name is Juan.
Wandreda.
Okay, cool.
So, you know that she told you one of her old boyfriends used to hang out around here. She doesn't talk to him anymore though because he's a fluke. He's a sham.
Yeah.
He's just like his father. You do eventually come by and find that there is the remnants of a nest. No doubt a broken household. That is in a good place because she said it was good property, but it was very. She just couldn't live with it.
Oh no, of course not. He comes from bad people, is what happens.
Somebody made a smash joke in the background. We're going to ignore it. So I'm gonna say this will take care of your hungry and thirsty because Drugda is going to drag the snake back with you guys. She's gonna cook up its meat. She's gonna ferociously eat most of it, but you guys can get some scraps.
So
Okay.
we all are cured?
If you eat the snake meat, you can be cured of your hungry and thirsty because you will find water as well.
Well, I've been hungry for a while now, so yes. yes.
All right, so everybody is no longer hungry and thirsty. You have a shelter that you can use as sort of like a respite for your checks here. Who wants to go next?
I'll cure my tired by taking a nap.
Give me an obstacle 3 health check.
Okay, so I roll my health.
You cannot get helping dice.
Okay.
This is literally just, I'm gonna snore it out.
Okay. Whoops.
Do you have a widget that can help you?
What
Maybe-
would a widget that would help me sleep be? Ooh, noise cancelling headphones. There you go.
If I just stick all this moss in my ears...
You have to use natural widgets.
No, I built the thing.
He
to help
builds
me
it.
sleep.
He builds it.
You can build a widget.
Use
Oh,
it.
that's cool.
Oh wait, you don't have a fate point anymore, do you?
Nope.
It's
was
right.
lost.
So you can't. You fail.
Well, no, was it a fate or a persona point?
You used a persona. Do you still have a fate point? I think
do have
yeah.
a
You
fate
never
point.
used one. So yeah, you can use a fate point to reroll one failed dice.
Let's do that. Oops.
Oh
It's a slash.
My bated breath. Yay! Success. You're able to shrug off that tiredness. Something that one particular mouse of Tapper's Point could never have done on the first try.
Oh my god.
So many times.
Boy.
There we go.
So,
Nice
that
nap.
is your check down. Bronze and Noodle, what would you guys like to do?
I want
ahead,
to
Noodle.
take care of sick.
Oh, I said go ahead.
Oh, okay. I want to try and get rid of sick.
That is a healer check.
Okay. I do have healer. And that is... is my healer affected by the -1 DC skills since this is a recovery? Oh, not recovery, it says. Okay.
Oh, thank God. Or you can make an obstacle 4 health check.
Obstacle 4. I have more health, but the healer check presents a lower obstacle.
It does, it does. So, you want to go
wait,
for the
but
healer
that's
check?
obstacle 3 and I only have 3.
If you do the healer check, Drugda can help you.
I might be able to help you as well.
Ooh, what can you help with?
I always do this, and then I'm like, wait, no, just a second. Let me see what I can try to.
I want to help!
I want to help really bad. Let's.
You can help,
Yes.
maybe.
Archivist or archivist.
You might have an old tea recipe.
Mhm.
You just don't have the herbs, but Tilly can probably find them. Drugda might already have them.
Well, I heard of this, and it probably could help. I just want
Okay.
you to get better, Tilly.
Okay.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything that can help with a healer check?
Survivalist.
I don't think
Might
so.
know about her.
You could maybe make a bed.
I could make a bed. Yeah, that's the
Make
thing.
a bed.
Use carpentry to make a
little
bed.
sunshade structure.
Actually, yeah.
Sick
Yeah,
is
the heat
apparently a
stroke.
stroker. Not heat stroke, but right before it.
That makes sense. Yeah, I can build like a lean-to for the shade and the
Oh, this is awesome. Okay, then.
Yeah.
Does Elric have anything like
I-
help?
Nope,
Mm,
I really don't.
okay.
It's. I mean, the closest thing I've got is survivalist, and that's not applicable.
Alright. Well, it looks like you're getting all the help you can get.
Let's see.
Good
That
luck.
carpenter coming in clutch, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no kidding.
thing. Ooh, it's my best skill.
I'm gonna spend a point and re-roll all of those failures. Wait, can I?
You can use a fate point for that 6
Yes, I
first
can.
if you want.
Okay, I'll do. Hold on, let me click down the fate point counter thing. Down. Okay, and now I will re-roll that 1. Yay. Okay, then I will spend another point to try and use my. Would trauma wise or old ways wise be more applicable?
What was the other wise?
There's trauma wise and there's old ways wise.
Old ways sounds like there's some really disgusting tea in there somewhere.
Probably. Alright.
And you've been through a
So-
trauma, so either of those really.
Okay, so I use a wise. It doesn't matter what.
Actually, you are currently in a trauma.
Okay, so. Oh, I'll just use trauma wise because that's the first time we've done that.
Yeah, actually,
So-
this is actually very in character and
Testing them out, so. That is
yeah,
4.
like you guys notice that the tender paw that you just met has been literally like panic mode for the entire day.
Pretty much.
Panic mode,
Just-
SS mode.
Okay,
Just
barely
barely.
pull through.
So your sick is gone. Now we come to Elric's check. What do you want to use for your check?
I had a question on that actually in regards to player checks. Is it all group related in the case of player checks?
Not always. The group can be a part of the check, but you could do something that just your character wants to do.
Okay, it's only because like I was just wondering how like all my failures worked in, because I thought I understood it to be a singular thing as opposed to a group, like a group effort.
Oh, for conflicts also, you only get one pass or one fail for the skill that you rolled during that conflict, by the way. I should have
Okay.
pointed that out. Whichever
Okay.
one you want.
Okay.
But what would you like for this right here? This is your, like, obligatory check.
I'm thinking I'm gonna work on. I'm gonna work on getting rid of the angry trait.
Oh, the condition.
Yeah, angry
That
condition rather.
is going to be an obstacle 3 will check, I think. Yeah. So you just have to roll straight will to get rid of it.
What's my will? My will is 3.
Obstacle 2 will. Okay, obstacle 2.
Okay.
Do you want to use a trait?
I don't think I have any left. I think I've used them all. Yeah.
So, actually, Guard's Honor was used against you. You still have that.
Yes, it was used against me. Oh, okay.
If you can justify how Guard's Honor helps you master your anger.
Pulling me just like really scramble until you get that. I'm
Well,
sorry, I
this-
love you for.
In this case, I believe Guard's Honor would assist me because I'm trained and I have an ability to. I've been trained in the Guard and I've been through a campaign before, and I'm able to actually focus on a task and just meditate, kind of get into a sort of a trance-like state and just relax and remove that anger, and then be able to I wanted to kind of work it into something, but I don't think I can double dip. So
Did Red Jack teach you this method, maybe?
I think I would have learned it in the forge with my parents being able to bang out metalworking.
Sounds good. Well, go ahead and roll your will with +1 thanks to Guard's Honor.
Okay, so that's
There's no room for emotions in battle.
Or when you're making metal. Dang.
Oh yeah,
Well,
you got this.
I want like a book on this method because that
Yeah.
anger is gone.
Pretty zen.
So here's the thing: we got through the checks that you all get by default. We have 4 more checks available. Do you guys want to use these to recover from more conditions? Because I know you guys got a lot.
I don't have any left for myself.
What
Same.
about? Oh, really? And Abby, what about Ida?
Ida is still tired and angry. However, she is with Drugdup, and Drugdup has a very, very specific source. She's a very specific source of knowledge, and she has a very specific history. I would very much like to pick her brain for more scrolls to see if she has anything that she could donate to said library.
So you want to do another archivist check?
Yes, I would.
All right. I'm gonna say you get her to narrate some things about herself.
Okay.
You're going to have to test me your archivist.
All right.
So what is this for? Do you just want it to be like her accurate, like what the words she says, or do you want it to be like a study of what the weasel whatever is talking about?
I feel like it's very interesting how she lives. It seems like she lives differently than what we as mice have heard about weasels in the past. I want to kind of grill her to see if she knows if her experience is if other weasels have kind of taken this path, or if she is a very kind of odd weasel out.
I'm gonna say this is probably obstacle 4.
Okay.
Just because it's a little obscure, some of the stuff she's talking about.
Yeah.
And she doesn't stop for you. She just keeps
Yeah.
talking. Get the sense that once she starts on this, it's her space.
Yeah. Okay, and I would like to use...
And I will be sending you information about that because you will be the only one that she will share this with.
Okay. And I would like to use Inquisitive with this.
I accept.
Okay. Because obviously... So that would make... 4, and I can't spend any Persona or Fate points right now to up my chances of...
You could use either the community pool from the donations, or you can use your own.
Okay.
And I did notice so you have to have a pass as well as a failure to level up your archivist to the next level.
Yeah.
So this could go good for you either way, I think.
Yeah. About 6. I've got 2 passes and 1 fail. So... Wait, it's... Sorry, again. It's a Fate point or Persona point to up the number
dice.
of... add dice.
Persona.
Okay. So I'm going to add... 3 dice, because it's that important to me.
From your own pool?
Yes, from my own pool.
Okay.
Wow. So, got
Love it.
4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Okay. So, it's a little disturbing, some of the information you grill from her.
Mm-hmm.
You learn a lot about her life, where it started, and how it ended up here. Do you have any particular question about Drugda that you want answered?
Would it be possible for me to think on that and
Yes.
get back to you? Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So that's 3 checks left. Who wants them for whatever?
Can I get rid of tired?
Go ahead and make a health check.
Oh boy.
Obstacle 3.
Obstacle 3. Fortunately, my health is 6 because I am a spry young child. Alrighty, let's go. Hey!
Wow.
Finally! She's
Oh
been
my
tired since
gosh.
episode
There you go.
1!
Nice.
Finally,
Okay.
she gets some rest.
You have been pulled from the depths of hell. Condition hell.
She takes a nap, and for once, it's a good one because it's outside and there's like not things trying to kill her immediately at the moment.
Oh yeah, the hustle and bustle of Tapper's Point is just as worse as before. They want to turn this place into a town, and you're like, I cannot sleep. It's like
Yeah.
it's like you're a country kid, and you go to the city for the first time, and you spend the night in the hotel with your parents, and you're just like, people live here? How do they sleep?
There's traffic and also like mice in the wild live in like burrows and like dens and stuff. And so she's like, why are we in a tree? This is weird. There's like wood everywhere and it's all hot and there's like no ventilation. What? And there's things in the walls. I can hear them.
They're coming out of the walls!
Ah!
I'm just imagining Tilly like sneaking out every night to try to just like lay on the ground.
Oh, this is
Much
canon.
better.
This is what she does. That's why she's always tired.
And why she's always dirty
Yeah,
in some form or another.
Exactly.
I love
Well,
Tilly.
you nap like a baby. And that leaves us with 2 more checks.
Let me get cracking on the palisades for the town
Sure,
around
so
the tree.
do you want this to be like a stonemason check or a carpenter check?
Palisade would be made of wood because they're, sticks,
Okay.
which are pointy.
In that case...
Also, my carpentry skill is twice as high as my stonemason skill, but I do have it.
I think it will have to be obstacle 4.
Okie doke. Gonna
From
need
what
a
this
lot of
is
help then.
Telling me. Does anybody have carpenter?
I do not.
Does
I
anybody...
have laborer.
Labor can help.
Close enough, yeah.
Does anybody have survivalist to find materials?
I
I
do
do.
have,
Oh.
and so do I.
So, what's the next option for helping? Ida, do you have anything?
And
You
this
could
is
get
for...
other mice to help.
What about
Like a social check.
What about Smith for making nails and stuff for
There you
him,
go.
so that he'd be able to get things
That would work
together.
so much better than what I was
So-
about to pull out.
So I will take Smith then, and you can take survivalist.
Okay, so that's 3 helping dice, and it is obstacle 4, since
Okay.
this is going to be around the whole entirety of the tree.
Okay, I didn't expect to finish the whole thing right away, but
I mean, it's a work in progress because we don't know if you'll be able to be in the next session or not. So we sort of have the players' turn checks be things that people do when they're not in the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, whenever you're ready to roll, do you want to use any community dice, something like that?
well, it is a big step up in defense, so let's do it.
All right. How many dice do you want? We have
I see
13.
how many do I have now?
What's your carpenter?
My carpenter's 4.
So plus 3, that's 7, and you need 4 successes.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want like maybe 2 or 3 more dice?
3 would make it certain. Let's go with 3.
So we can use 3 of the community dice, and you can roll 10.
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right.
If this works, chat has saved the town from whatever will happen next.
I'm going to consider that when it happens.
Come on, lucky.
When, not if.
Fuck. That is sad.
Okay.
Oh.
That's real sad.
So here's what you can do. Your wise is widget wise.
Yep.
It's now explain that again. It's like some random thing that you can figure out what it works like.
It's gizmos.
A gizmo.
That's what I
Small-
think it is. I haven't
Okay.
looked it up.
I
That's-
have it. I have it right here. A widget is a noun, a small gadget or mechanical device, especially
Yeah.
one whose name is unknown or unspecified.
So here's
Second
what-
language over here. There you go.
So here's what's going to happen. You can use a community persona point and re-roll all of the failures.
Well, that's
So
a
that's
lot. So
1,
let's do
2,
that.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So do you want to do that and say
Yes.
you sort of tinker and you find out that you can get through the pine needles a lot easier if you use this lever jack or something like that.
Yeah, I'm not used to the wood in this strange country. So
Country bumpkin.
yeah, this is
Alright.
all just weird wood. So I'm
Okay.
gonna need better tools. Which I now
Yeah,
have.
Fallen. That's all you, buddy. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So 8 dice.
8.
Right.
Indeed, you just need 2 more successes.
There you go.
Wow.
There you
Okay.
go.
Rousing success.
Nice.
Beautiful.
This wall is banging.
Alrighty. So,
Literally.
any other like little information or tidbits you want to sort of declare with the palisade?
Maybe I add like archer holes.
Ooh.
Maybe.
I like
sounds
that.
good.
Sure.
And
Archer holes.
from
Whatever
there,
those are called.
I think we have
Crenellations.
crenellations. Was that it? Okay. Well, we have one more check. Who wants it?
Okay, go ahead, Noodle.
Oh, do you have a thing that you want to do?
I wanted to work on Weasel's Bane and try and improve it, but I think how many conditions do you have still? Because you had quite a
Oh,
bit.
I still have angry left, but I wasn't gonna use it on that.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
Did you want to use it on?
You could sort of like fight for that player's turn check, sort of see who gets. Actually, yeah, I think if you talk to Abby and Paladin about what you want for that check, maybe they can say which one is more important.
Tilly wants to disappear.
Oh,
You
I
want to
don't
run
have an
away?
invisibility cloak for you.
She wants to vanish into the wilderness at the sight of Grandma coming out and doing whatever it is that she's still doing here. Tilly wants to not be found.
I don't think you need to make a check for that. You could just say, I stay
awesome.
outside.
Yeah, I wander into the wilderness and never come back because I get eaten.
Okay, in which case, check goes to you, sir.
Okay, but that's actually dangerous because
Yeah.
like you're living in the wild. You could maybe bunk with Drugda.
She seems so personable and stuff.
Is Drugda willing?
Make a persuader check?
Do people think that is a worthy thing to spend the check on, or should it go to oh my gosh,
He
what is
wants
your character?
to do armor
Elric is
and try to improve his sword, I think.
yeah, that's what I was looking to do. But if you, I mean, I think it's fine if you want to go and stay with Drugda to avoid your granny or your grandma, whatever the history is there.
I am
Cool.
100% in
Okay.
favor of you hiding from your scary grandma.
She is scary.
Alright, so.
Sweet, guys. Okay, so you're unfortunately gonna have to convince Drugda that you are also hot shit. And I'm totally not scared of, well, I am scared of my grandma. But I'm scared of her more than you.
Okay, so
She's actually
Tilly.
convincing.
She would.
Tilly sneaks her way up to Drugda's little hut, and because she is a brown fur and because she's still covered in all of this green dye from the beginning of the session, she has some nice camouflage, and so she manages to slip away from the patrol, sneak around all the security that Tapper's Point has, and just get to Drugda's place. And she gets the old Weasel Hermit's attention and basically goes, "Miss Drugda, I have a proposition for you. I can do things. I can move stuff. Do you need a laborer or some sort of helping hand to help you do things? Because I can do whatever sort of slave work you want. Just don't make me go back there." And she points at the tree.
She just stares at you. And then she sort of cocks her head to the side and says, "You sure about that? After all."
Sure as anything.
Okay, now she's speechless. She has not been approached by a mouse in this, like, upfront manner, so let's go ahead and roll for it. She's using her manipulator. She's basically gonna try to, like, shoo you off of her lawn, but if you stand your ground, you might be able to convince her otherwise.
Okay, so I don't have Persuader or Manipulator, so I'm
dear.
gonna be beginner's luck in something. That's Happy Will, so that's 2, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm rolling 2. Do I have anything that can help me?
Lots of
Oh.
community dice. Lots of persona points. I'm sure you have lots of persona points.
I have so many persona points.
Just
I
use
also
all of
have
them.
Driven. I think I'm going to use my Driven trait to help me.
That sounds like a plan.
Pure as the driven snow.
And you broke Abby for a second.
I'm muted! Okay. I'm gonna keep track of these things that I'm using. So that's 2, plus my trait, that's 3, plus persona points. Can I just, like, dump persona points into this for extra, like, 1d per point? Or...
Yes, technically there's a limit of 3, but I kind of don't care.
I'm a dump 3 into it, so that's... Let me count down. 3, 2, 1. And that doubles it to 6.
And then community dice. Can I just like access community dice?
Yeah, they're under donations in the handout section.
Donations. Ooh, 10 dice. Lovely.
I think I'll use
All of them.
I'm a greedy little nerd! I might use one of them to bump it up to 7.
And let's see, do I have anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, I think that'll be good. Let's try this. Boop. Hey. 5 successes.
Oh!
Yeah, good thing you use that because she stands up and she kind of just like steps up to you and just knocks you over with her presence. And you get back up, and you just look up, and I assume you're standing your ground. You're not going to be intimidated because this is nothing compared to Granny Biddy.
Yeah, like honestly, Tilly ran away from her entire family and joined the Mouse Guard. Like she was willing to put her life on the line against wild animals in the like uncharted wilderness to get away from these people. And now one of them is here, and she's just like, look, I don't care that you're a weasel. I don't care that you probably have eaten lots of mice in your lifetime. Whatever. I will take you over them any day. Just let me stay here.
Okay.
Her grandma was so mean. I don't blame her.
And that at this moment, she starts to realize you really don't want to leave, even if she starts to try to do things like she would do with like an annoying mouse or an annoying animal, like, oh, what are you gonna do when I get hungry, huh? And then she sort of like does realize there's this like a driven mind here. I'm amused. And Abby, you will actually probably, if you were here, you would understand that she might in fact relate to this small mouse's situation. Mm-hmm. Albeit, she concluded this unfortunate drama in a much more violent manner.
Yes.
So, we'll say you pass. And you are starting to learn how to be, what? Persuasive?
Persuasive.
Alright.
Oh.
And as we sort of leave these two, this little tender paw, with this giant turtle-shelled weasel hermit, you enter her hut and begin to arrange her very untidy state of mind. While the rest of you get some well-earned rest back at Tapper's Point.
Behind an actual wall! Yay!
Exactly. And then we will leave our session right there, but before we do, we're going to do some rewards. So at the end of every session, we are going to make sure you guys get your dues. We're going to give you fate points, and we're going to give you persona points. But first, we're going to do fate points. So, if you were able to act on your belief and act on your instinct, you can go ahead and get a fate point for each of those. But only if you think you did. What do you guys think?
I did not act on my instinct, but I did act on my belief. It is all about knowledge is the strongest weapon, and I got some knowledge today.
Good job.
Yeah.
I do know that I acted on my instinct because that's what got us in trouble with the snake.
I acted on my instinct to always protect my friends using my blade and brains.
I didn't hide from anything, but I did build strong walls.
It's true, you do.
Which is my belief that only strong walls can keep you safe, and I made those. Twice even, so...
Would you make the argument for that I completed my belief stating that cleverness, when applied properly, can bring down the most powerful foes by setting up the conflict, as I did when I said, hey, Abby, go ahead, you do this first, and then I'll attack, and then...
I mean, it's a snake, and you're a mouse. You have to sort of work as a team in order to take on these big predators. Unless Red Jack was literally, I'm fucking awesome, kill it. Yeah, it really depends, I guess.
Okay.
But those are your fate points. Now we go to persona points. You get a persona point if you accomplished your goal. Who here thinks they accomplished their goal?
I think I did.
And me as well.
My goodness. And if you ever did not accomplish your goal, you would possibly get a fate point for working towards it. But I believe we're all set with that. Did anybody here play directly against their belief in a dramatic fashion?
Uh,
Otherwise, you would get a persona point. That is sort of one thing that Mouse Guard does sort of encourage sometimes is that your belief, it can be challenged, and sometimes beliefs change, just like us. But I think right now your beliefs are strong, and I don't know if they're untested, but they're certainly sturdy, like those walls you built. So what I think we'll do is move onwards to our 2 next rewards, which are voting. We get to decide who is the most valuable player and who is the workhorse. Now, the most valuable player did that one role or this one action that really decided the success of the gang and of the completion of their mission. The workhorse is more oriented towards the person who really shouldered all of the burdens and really pushed the group onwards with the roles that they did. So what do you guys think?
I thought Brahms made a lot of really, really, really important roles today. I feel like in terms
but
fighter, well, he kind of. There were a lot of
Here's the
good,
thing, though.
important roles that he. Yeah.
He really did use his traits against himself to get you guys those players' turn checks. That could be considered workhorse.
Yeah, I think he was the workhorse. Because who else was it going to be?
True.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you got whipped.
Yeah, I sure did. It's okay though. It's okay though. It cleared up a lot of conditions for everybody.
Yeah.
You
also
cleared up.
made-
She would have died.
Yeah.
I would have
She would have
died.
died.
She would
You also
did.
You also made most of the rolls in the beginning of the session, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Workhorse. I always get those two. Like. Yeah.
But who gets most valuable player?
I think Lloyd should get this one only because of that final really good roll on that snake
Yes.
to just lop that head
He
off.
literally killed
Yeah.
the snake.
And plus going against his nature to run and hide to actually lop
Right?
the head off.
actually, yeah, that's a good argument
Oh
for
my
it.
gosh, there should be a reward for that.
I literally, like, at the end, I wanted to be like, yes, Lloyd! Like, I wanted to be there with a foam finger, like, you rock, yeah!
I was totally gonna role play it up and be like, and pat him on the back and be like, that's a good job, and he was gonna be like, blood everywhere, terrible snake.
He just falls into a puddle trying to get the blood off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after that I just let go of the axe and run away.
Yeah. Ugh.
Not even to Dapper's Point, just back to Lockhaven.
All the way.
Flee this cursed place.
And then we get to the final reward, which is the Embodiment Award, which goes to everybody. Wonderful! Everybody gets to have a fantastic recovery. That means you all get a Persona point for playing your characters and role-playing so wonderfully this session.
Yay!
I believe that is it for this session of Mouse Guard. We had 2 new players today, and we had 2 returning players. Go ahead and let's just take a moment to talk about Mouse Guard, the role-playing game, the setting, the characters that you played. What do you guys think about it? Especially from, like, you know, is this your first time playing it?
Yes.
And Brahms, you as well?
Oh yeah, it's my first time playing this campaign, this system. But yeah,
And
it's totally
so this was
fun.
sort of like your first bite, and how did it taste?
As much as I, played against my traits and everything, it was actually really enjoyable. And I mean, the thing is too, what I liked about even playing against my traits, I was still able to help the team in a very significant fashion.
Yeah, I love the teamwork aspect of the thing. That's such a great mechanic to even use, because every RPG is based on it, but this one really pushes it to new levels. Which is just great.
Sort of does, like, it especially really makes you, like, put the teamwork into the dice.
Yeah.
Yep, for sure.
And I love the character creation with all the questions, and it really helps you stack the character's history into, like, it's not just what do you want to be, where do you want to put your points. It's like, who the heck are you right from the start?
Yeah.
How mousy are you? Just how mousy? Are you afraid of owls and all the other snakes that try to kill you, like every mouse
Heck
is?
yes!
Oh man, yeah, I actually kind of figured that was the case with your character because you had a higher nature than most of everybody here except for Abby, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, Abby has like 6 nature, guys.
She got a crazy nature.
But any
down
other
one now.
last thoughts on tonight's session, the game, things here?
You guys did awesome. I enjoyed
This was
playing
great.
with you.
Yeah.
Come back. Guys, it was fun.
Yes.
Yeah, that was wonderful. That was actually a lot of fun, guys.
Yes. I'm so glad.
Well, I'm happy to do it, and I'm happy you guys came on tonight. I was very happy. And we're just going to go ahead and do one last thing. It is the 31st, which means tomorrow is September. This is your last opportunity for the giveaway. One Night Werewolf, which we hopefully can play at some point. I'm giving away a physical copy here. You can go ahead and join the giveaway down below in that chat. Tomorrow, during Out of the Abyss, we will pull the winner. So if you want to be there and hopefully win it while we're streaming our Out of the Abyss No Party Mode campaign, I would advise you to go ahead and just make that. But in other news, that's really all we have for you tonight. We want to thank Fallen One because gosh darn, you gave us that last push to conquer the snake, to conquer our conditions, and just freshen up. We really appreciate it. 27 gnomes though.
No, that was actually my little brother because before he had a not so nice username. That's why I was yelling at him at the very beginning of the stream. If you guys watched the chat, I'm like, what was your username? Young man, you go back and you change your username. It was
27 other things.
27. I'm not gonna. Never mind.
Yeah.
We're going to thank them for their contributions, and
it's cool.
I'm gosh darn happy. Thank you guys. We're going
Thank
to.
you.
I wonder.
Thank you for.
Well, gosh, you're never welcome. Let's see if we can do a little raid because I feel like sharing the love. So what we'll do, we'll get the Possum Posse together, and we'll search for. Oh, I know who we could raid. Is Mr. Speedy? No, Speedy's not up yet. I think he did. He was gonna do Alone in the Dark. Not Alone in the Dark. 6 and 20. Blades in the Dark. There we go.
Alone in the
But
Dark.
I don't know if it's here yet. We could go raid Bub or not, or Unmade Gaming. Oh no, I don't want to choose between them.
Oh, that's hard.
Oh wait, no, Blades in the Dark is going on.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. So here's what we'll do. We're gonna go ahead and go show some love. We're gonna hunt for Speedy. Make sure that he knows that we think he is awesome because Speedy is awesome. So is Blades in the Dark. What is happening?
Alone in the Dark.
Alone in the Dark. That is not a game.
Actually, it is, but
Well, not a role-playing game.
no, it is not a
Know
role
of.
that we know of.
Alrighty, here's what I want you guys to do. Go to Not So Speedruns. Do the #me or /me and show him that the Possum Posse is behind him all the way. But beyond that, I wish you guys have a splendid evening, and I'm very thankful for everything you guys do for this channel and for, yourselves, because you deserve a fun game like this. Make sure you drop in the Discord in case you would like to come play Mouse Guard on Tuesdays and Thursdays. We would love to have you. We would love to have the opportunity to pass on this wonderful game to you.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see you guys next time on the forefront, okay? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.